seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my God. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day. He will make a way. He will make a way.
Good afternoon, viewers. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
Where there seems to be no way, he works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me, and he will be our God. Hold us closer to his side, with love and strength for each new day. He will make a way.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, God will make a way. It's a new month. It's a new day, a new beginning, a new start in this week.
Rivers in the desert will I see. Heaven and earth will fade, but his word will still remain. And he will do something new today. Seems to be no way. He walks where we cannot see. He will make a way for me and you. He will be our God. Hold us closer to his side. With love and strength for each new day. He will make a way.
Yes, God is going to make a new way this new month. Only if you allow him.
You might be here tonight.
Yeah.
You may think God has forgotten you about your situation, but he hasn't. The Bible says that we are inscribed in the palm of his hand.
Just like the song is saying,
And heaven and
playing
earth may pass
dominion,
away, but his
God will
word
make
will
a way.
remain forever. And he can do exceedingly,
Yes, he does more than what you can
above all
ever
that we can
imagine.
ever ask or
Only
think
if you
tonight.
make a move.
Amen.
You have to make a
Sing
move
it.
too.
Oh, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way. Oh, he will be my God. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day. He will make a way. He will make a way. With love and strength for each new day. He will make a way. He will make a way.
Woo. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. On Instagram, Rio Halad. Good afternoon. On my Facebook here, I have Saidat Ajibola. You said, good day, ma. Good day to you, ma. To Sunday, Yano. Good evening. I love your program. Thank you very much, ma. Saidat Ajibola, you also said you love your thank you very much for loving the program, ma. Okay. Oluwanifemi, may your go. That's my brother. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. You're welcome. Prophetess Rebecca, mom, thank you very much for joining, ma. Hallelujah, ma. Okay. Sunday, Yanon, you asked if you could get the address to the church. That's not a problem, sir. I would write you after the program. Good day to you, Oluwanifemi, may your good. Like I said, Rio Halad on Instagram. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all. First of all, before I move on, I would like to thank God, like I do say, I played the song. I do play my songs mostly because I love praising God before anything. I love praises. I love worship a lot. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè tó tún mú mi wà láyé láti wá rí yín bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ tèmi. I thank God for counting you worthy to be alive this moment. It's not been easy. It was just this week we had a Black American who died in the USA. It's not by our power or by our might. He didn't even do anything wrong, and he just died just like that. It's not as if you're better than him, neither am I better than him, but it's just by the grace of God that we are alive today. So I give glory, adoration, and honor unto the Almighty God for giving us this moment. Now to the program. I remain Anikeade Wuraola Ara Odo Ara Sherry. Iṣẹ́ rí òsùn ọmọ akẹsàn bá a ṣe ń pè mí láyé, àzìn bá a ṣe ń pè mí láyé all the time, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mò ń rọ́ kẹ̀kẹ́ lọ́rùn. Èmi náà ni ọmọ ìwọ́dù dúró dènà. Happy new month to you, my brother Michael SG, my boss. I can see you. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for watching. Like I was saying, before I will proceed on today's topic, I would really love to appreciate everybody. Everybody, I'm saying everybody again, who showered their love on me for my birthday last week. I was so overwhelmed. I was very, very happy. I didn't expect all sorts of loves, but I thank God that you all did not leave me alone. You did not allow the devil to shame me. So I give God that glory, and I'm thanking everybody as well. God would always be with you, always. Even with what you don't even think, beyond your own imaginations, God will uplift every one of us in Jesus' name. Now to this new month. Today is a new beginning. Happy new month to everyone once again. Happy new month to everybody, both the young, old, man and woman watching me far, home and abroad. Today my topic will be on be bold to make a move. Be bold to make a move. That is what I'm talking on today. Be bold to make a move. Apparently, I'm talking about being courageous. I'm talking about being courageous. We are in a new month. We're in a new month, and many of us have been so tired. Many of us have lose hope that it cannot be okay, it cannot be good, and that I know that it's not very easy to be bold. Really ṣe kinní náà fún yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé ẹ wò ọkàn mi le láti ṣe nǹkan báyìí, mo láyà mo lè ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Àyà níní ò ń ṣe nǹkan tó fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kinní náà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ títí tó easy. Ẹ̀rù máa ń ba olúkálùkù wa lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan, and yes, we are always scared. Fear starts with everything we want to do, mostly in this life. Razak Mutiu, thank you for joining. Ayodeji Oyekunle Alade, happy new month to you, sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate your watching too. Like I was saying, my topic again talks on boldness. My topic talks on boldness. Boldness. What do I mean by you should be bold to make a move? You have been on a certain path, on a certain point for several times. You have been on a certain point for several years, thinking that something good will happen. Just like the song I played, the track I played not quite long, it said, God will make a new way. Yes, God will make a new way, but God is not going to fall from heaven. If God is even going to send someone to you, King Mayor Gold on Instagram, thank you. I salute you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, bro. So like I was saying, if God is going to help you, you have to also be brave and move. Make a move. Be bold to move. Have the courage to move. It always starts with fear. Yes, we are always very scared. Everybody is always scared. If I do this thing, will it come out fine? What if I do it and it doesn't come out fine? What if it's not going to be good? What if it will be good? Why don't you think of the positive part? Whatever we do in life, normally we're supposed to think forward and backward. Nobody wants to be backward in life, but you think of the two consequences, because the circumstances rather, things can happen at any time. It's possible you start and it doesn't go well at all, and it's possible you start and it goes more than you can imagine. So because of that, we've got to be bold. We've got to be bold to make a move. Try make a move and see what goes on. Firstly, I would like to talk about boldness, I would like to tell us what boldness means, the definition of boldness. From my own little book here, I'm saying that boldness is the willingness to take risks. Boldness is the willingness to take risk. Act courageous. Act strong. Not because you're not afraid. Not because inside you, you are not afraid. But because inside you, the inner strength in you wishes to dare. Auntie Buki Ayetigbo, good afternoon, ma. Thank you, ma, for joining. Long time, ma. Thank you for joining, ma. Like I was saying, willingness to take risks. Act courageous. Be strong. Not because you are not afraid, but the inner you wishes to dare. It's not as if you start something today, you want to make a new move today, you will not be scared. There is always fear in everything. My daddy, Ayetigbo Oluwaseyi, thank you for joining, sir. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always being there, sir. I really appreciate your efforts on my program, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Dad. Like I was saying, if you're willing to get something, if you are willing to get something, you've got to be bold and make a move. Try make a move. It's not always easy. I won't lie to you. If you see someone that tells you it is easy to start up something, just tell the person it is a lie. Even if you are rich, there are certain things you would have to go through. Even if you have that money to start up this business you're talking about, there are some problems you would have to face in and out of all these stages of your lives that you're going through. It is only your boldness. It is only your boldness for you to move that would change every of the things you are doing. It is only your movement for you to move that will change every of the things you're doing. There are some certain people that would even tell you when you're about starting what you want to do, and they tell you that, hey, look, it's not going to work out, so why doing it? It's not going to work out, Jerry. I beg, not just try am. People will get mouth pass yourself, they don't try, they know see am do, now you won't come do am. You are not them, they are not you. You are two different people. You are two different people. Start your own. The fact that we have so many spaghettis outside. Dangote started it. We also have some who calls Mimi and some other names. I don't remember much of them. But if those that started after Dangote did not take a bold courage to move, they would not even get to sell any of their products. Because I know there will be some friends that would have told them that, hey, guy, what do you want to try? So, you don't know who Dangote be. Dangote is a very big person. Then you want to compete with him and make spaghetti. You cannot sell now. What are you trying to do? Look at salt. Look at rice. It's got so people know him around. So you are just wasting your time trying to do these things. It's a very big lie. Dangote has his own destiny. So do you have yours. The only thing inside you is for you to be bold, to make a move. Try to make it someday. Dangote did not say he started everything peacefully. He definitely fell, times without number. But his falling does not mean that he should stay in one place. If he makes the mistake the first time he tried, he will do it again and again and again and over again. And that is only when you can be more bold and more confident in all that you do. What if you've got only a few steps to climb and get what you seek? If you don't try, you will never know what you can do. If you don't try, Mommy Prophetess Rebecca, ma. Mommy, good afternoon, ma. Thank you for joining. I can see you on Instagram. I can see you. Like I was saying, if you don't try to move, you would never ever leave a point that you are. Let me use babies for example too. The babies we give birth to. We all know that it is stage by stage. They are still babies. You take them here and there. You back them morning, afternoon, night. But when it gets to a certain month, like 4, talking of girls, baby girls, some of them begin to sit. They begin to sit and put their back to relax their back on something. But sometimes, even when they relax their back, trying to relax, they fall. But even after falling, they still stand up again because they see you sitting. You as a mom and as a dad, they look at you always and they look at it. These people are sitting down. I'm also going to sit down. Even if he or she falls and hits the head against the wall or they will cry. It's normal. That cry are the problems you are facing. That cry is the circumstances you will be facing in every of the move you make. It's only normal. But if they continue doing it, being bold is the only thing that makes these babies continue to try standing up. Being bold is what makes them to try stand up again and want to sit down very well. And when they get to a certain stage, they've been able to sit, they try to stand. Some of them try to stand up. They try to stand and hold some aluminum, some chairs or tables, and try to walk a little bit. When they try lifting the first leg or the second leg, it's possible they fall again. That is just a little example of how our lives goes. But the moment they are able to overcome that fear of falling and being bold, the moment they become bold of themselves and say that they are going to climb this, they are going to walk this thing, they will try to walk, and that is how walking starts. Before you know it, you see them 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and people will say, ọ̀gá ọmọ pẹ́ dàgbà ọlọ́run ti ẹ̀bí ọmọ yìí ná mo mà wà ń bẹ̀. That is how life is. That is how boldness works out. That is what people will now tell you. That is what people will tell you. Boldness implies having fears but confronting it. Just like I've said now, it's sadly for some people that they wait for someone who is bold to lead the way. Perhaps luck will shine on them. There are certain things we do to be bold. You can only be confident by increasing your courage, boldness. Yes. There are some people that do stay, they stand, they look at it like, I don't think I can do this thing on my own. I don't think I can do it alone. Excuse me, when you were coming to this world, did another placenta follow your own placenta to come? What do you mean by I don't think I can do this? I know some of you may look at it like, this lady doesn't understand. It's because maybe she has the courage. Before I got to having this courage too, I know what I faced, but I had to make a bold step. I had to take a bold step to move. There's always fear, yes. There is always fear at the beginning of it all. But if you are so courageous, if you are very courageous, you see that fear in front of you, you see the problems you're going to face and you want to confront them, then you are going to make it. Let's take a soldier for an example. Soldier in the battle, for example. They go to the war, they go to the battlefront. Whenever they are even leaving home, they cannot tell the government that we are not going to fight because they already signed for it. And they signed the warrants. It's nobody say this thing. And that day, happy new month, sir. Happy new month, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Like I was saying, they signed it themselves and they were going for war. They knew that war they were going to confront, it's either they die or they live. But if they don't go to try, they don't even know if they will die or live. At the war front, people start shooting guns. The enemies will start shooting guns at you, and the moment they see the fear in you, if that fear should supersede, if that fear should be on you and cover you down, I bet it with you get killed very fast. You will get killed so fast. So instead of getting killed so fast, they also try to fight back. They try to hide, try to shoot guns at them, and at the end of the whole battle, the end of the whole war rather, they would be someone, they would be away from that place and go back to their various homes with happiness that they won, only because they tried to make a step, only because they were bold enough to make a step. They were courageous. There are certain things we need to do if we want to be bold and courageous. We want to be bold to make a move. Number one of it is stop hesitating and do something new. Do something. Stop hesitating. Stop saying, inside of me, I think I love to paint, but if I paint now, nobody will look at this painting. Better people are out there painting, Jare. What's my painting going to do? Like I said before, those that did spaghetti after Dangote, if they were so weak and not bold and did not think of something good of themselves, they would not even try. They won't even try to make more spaghettis. Oshewa for me Divash, thank you, bro, for watching. Thank you, God bless you. Like I was saying, you would not, they would not make a good life after it. Mimi sell their spaghetti. They even sell Indomie. Dangote sells theirs, and they sell theirs too. only because they took a bold step to move. They stopped hesitating that, please, I think I can paint. Let me paint. Let me try do this thing and put it out there. It is little water, little small like this. Now it become motion. No. It's not as if it will be there for a whole day. Look at a bucket of water. If you put it by the tap, you want to fetch water. It's not as if you open it, that water will get full instantly. No, it takes steps by step. And since you need that water to bath, you need to relax. Let your water drop there little by little till it gets full. Then you carry your bucket and you use it. On Instagram here, Oshiwa Efumi Divash, thank you for joining. I can see you. Ubido Emmanuel, thank you for also joining. I can see you too. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. So like I was saying, make a bold step. And making a bold step, number one is stop hesitating and do something. That thing you know inside you that you can do better. That thing you know inside you that you can do very good. You are happy when doing it. Try to do something. Try to do it and don't just... Your success is going to be yours, don't forget. It won't be mine. I'm not the owner of the thing you are doing. If you get it right, if you do it good, if you are being known around, they will know you for who you are. They will know that, oh, so person tried doing this. I know what it means when you hesitate and don't do what you feel like doing. I've been through it and I know what I'm talking about. You hesitate thinking, oh, if I do this, I think this will happen. What if I do this? This will not happen. Instead of trying to do such things, just stop hesitating and do what you have to do. Don't try to hide your problems or failure, but accept them as part of you and forget them. This will make you appreciate yourself more. You've had some problems behind, you've had some problems before, you've had some failures, then you look at it like, me that I can fail. After all, the ones that I tried before, everything is failing. So what's the essence of doing another one? What's the essence of doing another one if all I do all the time is failing? It's normal. It's only natural when we fail. It's not as if we bring brains from heaven. It's natural when we fail. It's not as if we have some extra brain up there that we do have that we can use that we brought from heaven just like that. No, it's normal we fail. It's normal we fail. You may have your brains, yes, but that you are so perfect and you're not going to fail, that's not part of it. You have to fail. You have to have problems. But if you still keep staying on that problems, thinking that the one you did before, they are going to make you lapse on what you want to do now, then you are not going to improve. Please stop hesitating and do something. Try something new. Don't stay on that old self of yours. Try something new. Another one is that pretend you are already bold. For instance, pretend you're already bold. Imagine the boldness of brave people. For example, a musician or movie actor. What would they do if they were in your shoes? Don't get me wrong. This is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes we have tried to make a step. Okay, I've tried doing this. I tried singing in my room. Have you ever wondered sometimes you go into your room, you're alone, and you want to sing like Celine Dion? You just take a mic and you're like, and you start singing and they look at, oh, you can sing very well. You look at yourself and you say, oh, wow, I think I have a voice that looks alike with hers. I only have to have some more practices. You are making yourself bold. Pretend you're already bold. Look at it like, no, this is me. I think I can do this. Don't get it wrong. I'm not saying you should compare yourself to them. But look at what they were once in your shoes. They were once like you. They passed through the kind of things you are passing through now. When they were about to start, they looked at it too, those times. So put yourself in your shoes. Look at it like, put yourself in their shoes rather. Look at it like you're making it great. It's going to come out great. You are somebody in life. You will be happy doing this. I think I can do this better than this person. I'm almost acting like James Bond. Those are the steps we have to make sure we make a move. Those steps we can make to make a move. The first one is stop hesitating. Malaide Lawa says, thank you for joining, ma. Good afternoon. Thank you, sis. Stop hesitating and try something new. Don't look at it like it's over for you. No, it is not. Stop hesitating, please. Secondly, pretend you are bold already. Look at it like I'm bold, I'm doing this by myself, and don't make mistakes, and continue. Yeah, I know you are very late today. I know, but you still made something. That's why I repeat some of my programs. Yes, I still go back to it. Don't worry. You'll get to know what I'm talking about. Now, the third point I'm going to be talking about is be willing to say no. What do I mean by be willing to say no? I'm not saying you should say no to your boldness. I'm not saying you should say no to your boldness. You should say no to being bold. No. But do not accept things you don't want to do. You know there are some certain things that if you do in that your boldness, it's going to crush you down. It's going to give you problems. Things you know you would not be comfortable with. Things that cannot make you comfortable, that cannot make you happy in that thing you are doing. Don't accept it. There are many advices you could get when you're about starting. You know, I've told you that one of it is someone telling you that I don't think you can do this thing. Not just go Kenny or Rent say, okay, good afternoon, ma. Thank you for joining. Thank you. God bless you. So like I was saying, don't look at it like someone tells you, so when someone tells you that, okay, this thing you are trying to do, not just waste your time. It's not your type at all. Not your type that they find. The people where they do and you know they see them. Now your type they can't define for this kind for painting. You can be furnished. You don't listen to such words. Be bold to say no. Be willing to say no. When some people talks about such things, and you look at them and say, okay, I've heard you, but you try to make a bold step. Don't get it wrong. It's possible at the first time you don't get it right. But you're being courageous to continue and continue and continue would make things work out for you well. It will make you very confident while doing your work. Now, I would say again, like I said, be willing to say no. There are some people that would advise you, and if you're not careful, you take their advices, everything will crumble. Everything will crumble. Follow your own claims. Follow the things, something good inside you, that thing you wish to do, that thing you know that you are good at. Akedele or Nosonya. Thank you very much, sir, for watching. That thing you make people do, that will make people look upon you, look at you as a reliable person. That will make people look at you as a reliable person and as a bold person, as a good example. Look up to it and do them. And forgo some advices that can crush you, that can crumble you. Advices are good, but not all. Not all are good. Not all would favor you. So it is left to you to know what is going to be good for you and what is going to be bad. Now, the next one I'm going to be saying, we're talking about few steps to take to be bold. Steps that you take to make you bold when you make a move. First one I said that you should stop hesitating and make a move. Stop hesitating and make a move. And the second is pretend you're already bold. Put yourself in the shoes of a big person. Try acting like one. Try behaving like one. And that boldness will keep coming for you to carry on your activities. The third one, as I will be saying, is be willing to say no. Don't take all advices. Not everything you must take. Not be every advice they good. That's what I'm only trying to say. Some are good. Yes, you accept them. So like I was saying, number 4 of these things to do to be bold is take risk and accept any outcome. Take risks and accept any outcome. What I'm saying is, you want to try. Go through the decision and accept its consequences. That decision you've got in your mind to take. That thing you've got in your mind to take. Okay, I think now I have the mind to do this. I've tried it once, it wasn't working. Let me try it again. And whatever risk I take, whatever comes out of it, don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself and say, oh, if only I had known I shouldn't do this. If only I had known I shouldn't do this. This wouldn't have been good for me. If only I knew it wouldn't be good for me. Why did I even do it? Don't blame yourself. Don't put blames on yourself. Just try to accept the consequences. And don't push blame on people. After all, you were the one that told me that I should do this, I should do that. Whichever way it comes, accept it. Accept the consequences. Accept what you're going through. Stop trying to push blame on people. You have to create your own goals, success, and not whittle away the windows of opportunities in front of you. We've all got opportunities in front of us. We've all got one or two things we do that are opportunities in front of us. But the way we look at them, the way we see them, we overlook some of them and say, well, I beg, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, I'm not ready. When will you be ready? When will you take a good step? When will you ever be ready? When will you stop being scared? All these things can put an end to one's goal. All these things can put an end to one's goal. And for these things not to happen, for this kind of things not to happen, I urge us to please take bold steps in the things we are doing. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you, ma. Take a very good step, bold step in what we are doing. Love what you are doing and try to take the risk. Take the risk and accept any outcome that comes out of it. Don't blame it on your brother or your sister or your uncle, whoever is around you trying to help you make it happen. And you say, Shebi Wolu advising me. You say I should go and do this. No. It's normal. It happens in every of our steps that we carry in this life. So please let us always take a good step. Let us take a bold move. Don't deceive yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Try to be honest with yourself. Deceiving yourself is not going to work in this matter. Be honest with yourself. You know the inner you. You know the real you. Bring out the real you and stop being decisive. Don't deceive yourself, please. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you too. More wisdom for you too, I pray. So like I was saying, the last one I have here is destroy the fear in you. Destroy the fear in you. Fear damages lots of things in life. Fear damages lots of things in life. I will be talking about, I would like to use 2 falcon birds for example of this destroying fear. There were these 2 birds that were given. Mile Resholua, Bola, Sisma, thank you, ma. Thank you for joining. Good afternoon, ma. Samuel Olatubosun, thank you, bro, for joining. You're welcome. God bless you. So, like I was saying, there were 2 falcon birds that were given to a certain man, and when they gave the 2 birds to him, that's an example of just 2 different people. They brought those birds. One of the other bird flew the other day, and before they even flew, the king brought someone to please help teach them on how to fly. Bismarck Selassie, boss, good afternoon, sir. Hello, thank you for joining. Olalekon Ifeoluwa, hail too, sir. Thank you, bro, for joining. So like I was saying, they brought a teacher for them to train them on how to fly. They tried flying. One flew and left and was moving up and down, being happy, and the other couldn't just leave that same point. All because of fear. All because of fear. What if I flew and I fell? What if you fly and you soar high? Don't you think about the other side too? What if you fly and you soar high? He was standing on that plank. The man was they taught them, and the man was like, look, this bird is not trying to leave this particular point, and I don't know what else to do again. He said, okay, maybe it's because this is my countryside. We don't understand what the bird wants. He went far away and brought a farmer who knew how to speak with them. They talked, they communicated with the birds and all that. The farmer came, and not just quite long after that night he arrived. The next morning, they saw the bird flying. They saw that bird flying, and the king was like, what did you do? How did you do this? How did you come about this? You just all of a sudden, this bird that we have been trying to make it fly all this while, it did not fly. And how did you do it? He just said, it's very simple. I only cut the branch of fear in the bird's life. That same point you are sitting on, that same point you are standing on. The only thing I can do, I think I can only be a mechanic. Just be a mechanic. I don't want to be doing this broadboard work. This life ọ̀nàkan ò wọjà. That is what Yoruba will say. Ọ̀nàkan ò wọjà. Òun ló jẹ́ kí èèyàn tó onímọ̀ gan tún máa ta búrẹ́dì mọ́ torí pé ó mọ̀ kó máa bára wọn lọ torí pé ó mọ̀ pé á tún ta pure water gan pàápàá ó lè tún mẹ́pà mú groundnut mú some other things that you can use in trying to you love selling but you want to stay on that particular point. Okay, let me sell only water. You can have drinks to sell too. You have other things to join them to just leave that particular point of fear you are. Some of us have not even left where we are. We are still on that same point. Let me not try this. What if I try it and people talk? What if I do it and people say it's not nice? Marjorie Sands, good afternoon, ma. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Like I was saying, what if you don't leave that party? What if this fear holding you down is going to destroy the little opportunity you have left? Some of us do not have second chances. Maybe we don't know. There are some times in life that we've lost so many opportunities that second chance will not even come. So please let us be very, very, very careful of what we are doing. Let us make bold steps, and the things we have to do in making bold steps. Just like I said, that bird was so scared. There are some of the children we do have to, while they are trying to walk, when they are growing up, they are so scared that if I walk in the presence of my people, what will happen? Instead of them walking, they won't walk. They may be there for a year, and people will say, and you will say, here the Yoruba people or probably Africans say, you don't want to work, Abi. You will not eat chicken on your birthday. You will soon be 1 year old now, and if you don't work, I'm not going to give you chicken on that birthday. Just like some of these children hear what we are saying, they look at it like, it's a DA. That chicken leg is always sweet though. Let me try to work, and some will work, and some will still not work because of that fear. And that is the same fear I'm talking about. That was the same fear that held that bird back from flying. Rotimi Fatun, good afternoon, sir. We are all made to fly, to realize our inner potentials as human. But because we sit on our branches, that particular thing you're familiar with looks the impossibilities of what we try to do today that are endless. But for those who does not move, you will never discover the opportunities in you. You will never discover the good thing in you. If you don't try to do something, you will never discover that you can do it well. You can do it the first time. I've tried it. I did it the first time. Fear was there. It wasn't good. It was good, but it wasn't that fine like I wanted. Yes, but I added more courage. I summoned more courage and started doing. And the more you do it, the more you have confidences. Someone can't be successful without making mistakes. That is it, my brother. Thank you for that word. And I learned from my other mistakes. Like I said before, don't try to push your blame on someone. You can put the blame on me. Don't put it on someone. Put it on yourself. You made the mistake. Nobody drag your leg, go there. We are bound to make mistakes in life. It is very normal. Making a bold step, you will make mistakes. When I tried it the first time, there was fear. You would even read in me that the fear was showing, yes. And I was not courageous enough. But I tried doing something. And because I wanted to do better than that, I wanted to make more moves. I started building more courage. And that was how, somehow, I became confident in myself. So that is what we all need. If only we can face our fears, there are so many things we can do in this life. Yes, thank you. If you can face your fears, don't be surprised that you've got like 4 or 5 talents, 4 or 5 things you can do, 6, and people will be like, now only you did the world, but you will be doing them perfectly. You don't need to listen to everything the world says. Sometimes you listen to learn, and sometimes you don't listen so you won't fall. There are many things you could listen, they will say. We feel so relaxed on just that old self of ours, like I was saying before, instead of our lives having excitements, thrilling, and fulfilling. Instead of our lives having excitement, maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. Instead of you doing that thing you love to do, so you will be joyful in your heart, so that your heart will be happy, so that your body and soul will be communicating with each other, and your life will be glowing. Instead of you to be thrilling, to be always eager to do something more, for people to look at you and say, wow, can this person do this? So this person can do more than this. Instead of you facing all those things, you are so scared that you don't want to leave that particular point. You are so afraid of yourself. You are so afraid of the outcome. The outcome may not be good in the beginning. Mr. Beans that we all watch all this time, I mean, his teachers, all of his teachers laughed at him. They looked at him that this dumb fool. There's nothing good that's going to come out of him. We can't genuinely do something good at once. Yes, we can't. I thank you. God bless you for all these words you're writing, sir. Thank you very much. You really get what I'm trying to say. They look at him very dumb. He can't even talk. He was so... I'm very sure that at that point in time when they insulted him, he would have been so sad at himself. But in the corner, he looked at it like, at least I have this courage. Let me try to do this thing. Let me do this thing. He tried doing it. And he's doing it to the extent that even a little baby, even a small child, talk about 3 or 4 years old, who watches Mr. Bean's videos would laugh. Even an old woman or a old man, be you an African or not, worldwide, people watch him and laugh. Everybody understands everything he's doing, even as he acts dumb. Without talking, without saying a word. People watch him and they see something great in him. Something great is in you. Something great is in me. We've got to just make a bold step to move forward. We've got to make a step to move forward. There are certain things we love to do, certain things we can do with happiness, we can do with joy, that will make our body and soul communicate and be happy with each other. We need to destroy the branch of fear, just like that farmer did to the bed. And that's our Eden glory. Your Eden glory and my Eden glory will shine. As simple as that. Just to take a bold step. It's always very hard. Like a baby who's starting to walk. Like a baby who wants to learn to walk or wants to learn to sit. Many of our babies fall and fall and fall all the time. But they still stand up. They still get up because they want to walk like you. They want to sit down like you. They want to do all those things like you. So the moment they are trying to do that, everything in life, God has given us as examples. God used all those things around us as examples for us. So I'm asking us, I'm urging everybody today to please try to make a bold step from that place you are sitting on. From that particular point you are sitting with, from those kind of friends you've been keeping for like 3, 4, 5 years, and there's nothing good coming out of it. Try to make a better move away from them and see what happens. That thing you are told that you cannot do, you can do them and do them better, do them good than you yourself can even imagine. Sometimes you sit down and look at yourself like a god. Like, wow, so is this me? Is this what I'm doing? So I could do this. I know it. I know it because I've been through it. I'm going through it. And I know what I'm saying. So please, I urge us to please take a bold step in our lives today. Take a bold step to move. Move a little bit from where you are. Move forward. Move forward. Don't forget, you may have problems. You may have circumstances. You may have things coming out here and there while you're moving. It is just normal. Even when you've gotten to the top, you will still have problems. Either you do it good or you do it bad. Human beings will still talk now. So why not just do it good? Why not just do it good and get your goals and get your success? That would not be more. I wouldn't be saying more than that today. I would not be saying more than that today on our program, your program, Moments with Anikeade. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate everyone who is always taking their time to watch me. I appreciate you now well. And God knows I love you. I love you from my heart. And I really appreciate all your efforts, your prayers and everything on me. May the good Lord be with every one of us. May the good Lord never leave us alone. May He strengthen us more in this life and give us that courage to move forward on the things we do. One of my brother here says, my sis says you're on point. Sis, yes, sister, I know you understand what I'm talking about. The first thing a failure do is looking down upon himself or herself. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I said it in the first things we should do to move forward. Looking down at yourself, taking risk and putting blame on someone else. You did it yourself. I did it myself too. Yes, we all made the mistake ourselves. So stop pushing that problem you had. Stop pushing that your mistake on someone else. Put the blame on your own self. 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 So do try to take that blame and forgive yourself. There's nothing like we don't make mistakes. We do make mistakes. Everyone does. Forget yourself. Forgive yourself. Forget whatever happened. It's normal that it happens. Buried Sunday, bro. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon. God bless you. Like I was saying, so try to forgive yourself. Forgive whatever you've done and move on. Move on with a good life. Move on with a better life. Mommy, you said, may God Almighty continue to strengthen me. Amen. Thank you, ma, for the prayer. And I also pray the same for you too. Yes, sorry for the Instagram. I noticed here that the network just did what it wanted to do. And all of a sudden, I couldn't find it again. So I'm sorry about that for the Instagram. I'll try post the program on it so everyone can watch. That's why thank you for that. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. I was really supposed to explain about that, but I forgot anyways. So the Instagram stopped all of a sudden, but I'm here on Facebook right now. So, and I will be sharing the videos so that you can see. Don't forget to always join me every Mondays and Thursdays on Moments with Anikeade. Mondays and Thursdays, like I said, 3 p.m. on Moments with Anikeade. On Thursday, we'll be having jolly time with each other. Yes, to be asking questions from one another. Very funny, very lively. And my Instagram handle is Anniegold_01, like HANNIEGOLD_01. I repeat, HANNIEGOLD_01. That is my Instagram handle. And on my Facebook, you all know Anikeade Anawuraola. Thank you for always watching. I will be sharing my link on the YouTube very soon, so you can also join me there. Thank you for always watching, and God be with you. Till we meet again on Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. I love you. Bye.